Hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel and welcome to today's video, which is a review of one fragrance. It's a fragrance by Kenzo and it's called Kenzo World, and it's launching in the UK in June and we're very excited to share it with you.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've seen it already. You might have done.
You may have
It's
done.
very different to anything else that Kenzo have done already.
Completely.
It's actually because they have, since a few years now, some new creative directors at the fashion house of Kenzo.
We're looking very Kenzo.
Yeah, and they are the ones that have been responsible for all these new like icons, so like the tiger and the K and the I and all that kind of thing. And then this is the first fragrance that they've actually worked on. So up until now, the fragrances have been quite separate to the fashion.
Totally. I mean, Flower by Kenzo, which is the iconic Kenzo fragrance, has really not that much correlation with what you see the fashion house
Not
doing.
anymore, no it doesn't, but they have really worked closely on this, and so you see much more of a link into the kind of quirky, fun, edgy feel of the fashion.
It's such a creative brand.
It is. So the first thing that's amazing about it is the bottle. If you haven't seen it already, it is an eye, it's like...
I quite like bottles with
I like the
bit
bit that it moves. So that's like the pupil of the eye in a kind of copper colour that moves around. And then the lid of the eye is in this kind of matte black texture.
It's kind of like, it feels like it should be rubber, just looking at it, but it's not. It's quite hard.
But it's meant to kind of replicate the texture of the leather on a lot of the handbags they do at Kenzo. It's that kind of matte black finish. And then you've got underneath, you've got the name as well, haven't you? The Kenzo World around the top there.
So I think that's quite a nice touch.
Yeah. Box is nice as well, actually.
I really like this colour. I think you call it teal.
Maybe, like a pale teal.
I mean, you don't normally you get a lot of fragrances in pink.
That's true.
Because pink sells really well. But actually, I quite like. There's a few coming out this summer with this lovely pale blue. And I personally love this colour.
Yeah. The idea behind this fragrance, the reason they called it Kenzo World, is because it's meant to be like a kind of all-inclusive, celebrating like diversity and freedom, and everyone can wear it, and that's the kind of concept of the brand. And there's little touches on it, like for example, on the box they've actually written the Kenzo World in Braille on the top of the box. So again, it's meant to be that kind of all-inclusive feel to it. It's quite
really
nice.
touch.
Yeah. Should we have a spray?
Yeah,
let's try, shall we? I have to say, I know this one quite well because
I've been
training it a lot.
Hello to anyone that we've trained in the country.
Yeah. We have to say first off, this has been made by Francis Kirkjian, who has never worked with Kenzo before. But I have to say, actually, interestingly, he has now just signed with LVMH. His brand, and
based on Francis Kirkjian
Kenzo is part of LVMH. So my feeling is that maybe this was a kind of trial, like trial run to see what he could do before they signed him up. And
he's so interesting, actually, Francis, because of course he has made some of the best-selling fragrances, like Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Male was his first ever fragrance, and he's a really credible, legitimate master perfumer.
He is.
But who, like you said, also has his own niche brand.
Exactly, and he's really become quite a celebrity nowadays, actually. So what he's made here is, I mean, it's really described as a floral.
Yes.
It is.
I know it is, but I can smell fruits.
There is definitely fruit. So the published ingredients are peony, jasmine and ambroxan. And so it's florals with some amber. But
because ambroxan, it might be, if you don't know ambroxan, it's actually in quite a few fragrances at the moment, and it's like a synthetic amber, warm, sensual smell, and just kind of tempers the base.
But when you first spray it, it definitely smells fruity.
Yeah, I still can smell
it's
orange.
It's very sweet. It really is sweet, but not gourmand.
No, it's juicy and quite sparkling.
Like a cocktail.
Yeah, like but still warm. It's not refreshing sparkling.
No, not sharp, not citrus.
No, not citrus.
Berries.
More like berries and mandarins and that kind of thing.
But it does have this, like Androdina said, this ambroxan, so it is warm and it does last. It's an eau de parfum.
Yes.
So it does have a nice longevity on the skin, and it just has that kind of, you know, feminine, easy wear feel to it.
I actually think it's going to do well because
Yeah.
I feel like it's very universal.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, definitely Kenzo are looking for a younger audience, for a new audience perhaps with this, and I do feel like it meets those people. It's very commercial, I think.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the advertising campaign for this? Because this is one of the key things about the fragrance. So if you haven't seen it, we'll try and insert a little bit now so you can see the craziness of it.
I love this advert. It is so different to any other perfume ad on the market. And I mean, Margaret Qualley, who's the dancer, that she's I think she's the daughter of Andy McDowell.
She is.
She's just incredible.
Yeah.
The things that she does in this video,
great.
her body, is amazing.
And it's directed by Spike Jonze, who is like an Oscar-winning director. He did like Being John Malkovich. He's never done ad campaigns before, but apparently he's friends with Caroline Alberto, who were at Kenzo, so they got him in to do it, and it is just such a talking point.
You should definitely
it's got
go
millions
on YouTube for
of views on YouTube.
I mean, I think literally if you type in Kenzo World, it's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah, it will definitely come up. But so it's kind of crazy and wacky and, you know, different, which is what this fragrance is about. The bottle is really different to anything we've ever seen before. So
So I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
You must try it, and if you do, please do comment and let us know what you think. As I said, very, very different from Flower by Kenzo, which is their classic. So new direction for this brand.
We'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.